Hi, you guys. I want to welcome you all to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, if you don't know me. And so, you guys, welcome baby Joseph to the world. When he was little, I called him Jojo. He was my little Jojo. For a while, he was my little Jojo bean. So, you guys, did you watch the box opening yesterday? Listen. I woke up this morning. That was a beautiful box opening. I woke up this morning and I answered all of you guys' questions. And I cleaned my house a little bit. I straightened up my nursery just a tad. Made myself some coffee. This is from Dolls of the World show last year. The theme was Winnie the Pooh. So I made myself coffee and I put vodka in it. I work third shift, you guys. So you have to understand that the time of the day doesn't matter for me. I don't live my day by morning, noon, and night. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And even when I go into work 11 p.m., I'll say to my workers, good morning, because we're all waking up. But I have vodka and I have my coffee and I have stevia because that's what I have. I am not eating sugar, but what is it? International, what is it? What is that coffee creamer company? International, I can't remember. I know what it is. It's not Coffee Mate. International something, whatever. Delight, I guess. Has a wedding cake creamer that I picked up the other day. Wedding cake. And I have Grey Goose vodka. It's my vodka of choice. And I feel like I'm tasting a wedding. Like, this is phenomenal. Oh, man. Oh, so good. Janet, Heather, Dallas. Please make sure I pick up a Dolls of the World Doll Show cup for 2025. This was 2024. I bought it after the doll show. A few weeks later from what was available. But I would like to get another one as a souvenir. Oh my God. You guys are going to have to get like a piece of paper and a pen. Because I'm telling you guys, don't let me walk around the showroom floor and pick out a baby with painted hair. Like, I have to have full limbs. I have to have rooted hair. Please make sure this is whatever I do. All right. So how about that unboxing yesterday? You guys, oh my God. Everybody has contacted me with such beautiful, beautiful, supportive comments. Let me tell you, that was the most. Now, I've had box openings where I was nervous. Because, when you do a custom, of course, you're going to be nervous. It's going to be, it's just nerve-wracking. But when you have a box opening of a portrait baby, you know what your child looks like. You know when something's not quite right. You know what you're looking for, right? You know you're going to open this box and either be like, the hell with that. Fuck nah. Or if it's going to spark those feelings. You can ask Sandra and probably Dallas. I'm going to told Dallas. I was nervous. I was so nervous to open this baby. And I stayed up. I stayed up for this baby. I worked all night, and I normally on Saturdays go to bed so I can collab with Sandra at 2 o'clock. But I declined, and Sandra understood, and I opened up this baby, and the world stopped. Because if you know me and you know my channel, you know how much Joseph means to me. This baby is wonderful. he is not thrilled with the baby. He has not seen the baby yet. He came home from work yesterday at 5 p.m. We sat on the couch. This baby was in my bed, ready for me. It was in my bed because I was like, he's going to sleep in my bed tonight. When I had Joseph, I didn't co-sleep with him. I was against that. I was scared. You know, he was my baby. I was scared. I heard so many nightmares. So Joseph stayed in the bassinet beside my bed until he basically was too big for it. When he was about 6-7 months, I moved him into his crib. And me and Joseph never co-slept when he was a baby. So I had this little bunkie in the bed with me and my kitty cat. And we slept good yesterday. But when Joe got home at 5 p.m., we had sloppy joes with keto bread. Now, if anybody's doing keto, I know you can't have bread, but there is keto bread. Now, Aldi has keto bread for like $5 or something. It tastes like shit. If you're doing keto or low carb, Aldi has like each bread slice is like 1 carb. I discovered Nature's Own. And I'm going to tell you, it's like $6.99 a loaf. But if you want to treat yourself, they're hamburger buns, they're hot dog buns, and bread. I'm going to tell you, that is the best keto bread I have ever tasted. So if you ever want to treat yourself, that right there keeps me going because I can make a grilled cheese, I can make a hamburger, I can make egg salad sandwich. Something about me and egg salad. I only eat egg salad when it's fresh and the eggs are hot. So when you're peeling the eggs, you got to peel them fast. And I don't like it too mayonnaise-y, too much mayonnaise. But like that is a game changer, just having that. So that is my treat because we don't buy snacks. Joseph actually made keto chocolate chip cookies the other day. And they were decent. I wouldn't say they were anything to get excited over, but they were decent. He did a decent job. You have to use like 90% chocolate chips, 90% chocolate chips. So it's very strong chocolate. And you're using almond flour and stevia, and it's different, but it gives you that like cookie taste, you know? But I've been doing so good. I'm actually 1 pound less than I was on my the day before my birthday, February 13th. So I started this carnivore, the strict carnivore, January 17th. Today we are March 9th. And I've lost 20 pounds. I am a big girl, you guys. There is nothing wrong with being big. But my thing is healthy. I know when I get to a point, I have to do something. Listen. You got to be able to take care of your home. You got to be able to function. You got to be able to wipe your own ass, right? If I got to start using tools to wipe my ass, it's not happening. I will starve myself. So, and I have nothing against big people. I have nothing against skinny people. It is the functionality. You cannot start losing your faculties. Like you have to continue to truck on. You have to continue to do what you got to do. So I've been on Weight Watchers with great success multiple times, like 80 pounds. My big issue is when I start to go off these eating right things or whatever, I have tendencies where I binge and then I gain more than I ever was, right? So I have lost 20 pounds. I'm trying to keep at it. About 2 years ago, I was 20 pounds less than what I am now, give or take. So when I get there, I'm going to be happy, but I'm going to keep going if I can. It's very difficult. I keep hearing like a marble rolling or something, and I'm wondering. The cat's on the other side of the door. That's what it is. So that's what I'm working on. And I actually usually buy no sugar creamer, but I found out coffee creamer, the one, International Delight or whatever, a lot of those are like 5 carbs. And if you're not being strict, let's say you're maintaining, then that's fine. But to be honest, like the no sugar creamers are good. It's just there's not as many selections on those, you know? You guys hear the train? I've been hearing trains a lot lately. I used to hear them late at night, but I never heard them like during the day. It's been a while. So, you guys, I don't know how we got off on this tangent. This is listening to Melissa. Melissa's chatty Cathy today. I woke up, took my medicine, my gabapentin, Sandra. I pulled a Sandy today. She knows what I mean. And I got my coffee and my vodka. I probably shouldn't have vodka and gabapentin. You know, I don't think of things like that. I'm on antidepressants too. But you know what? You guys, I'm mentally healthy right now. I am the most mentally healthy I have been in a long time, okay? So let me enjoy it. God, this tastes like a wedding. Okay. So, especially with the vodka. But you can't really taste it. It's smooth. Okay. So, you guys, meet Joseph. This is baby Joe. Baby Joe. Watch the box opening. I am in love. I am in love. He slept with me and everything. My cousin, Maria, she just like my real. I woke up today and I'm really trying to do special things with this baby. I woke up today and I laid in bed 30 minutes more than I had planned, and I made this Instacart reel. Now, if you guys know me, I'm not big on reels or shorts or anything like that. I do YouTube videos, and every now and then you'll see this half-assed reel come out. But I was trying to do something nice and special in honor of this portrait baby because it means a lot to me, this baby. So I spent 30 minutes putting this reel together. And Natalie, if you are watching, I sincerely apologize. I misspelled her last name. By the time I published it and I went back to see it, mind you, I spent 30 minutes making that reel, you guys. By the time I went back and looked at it after I published it, because I thought I had proofread it and everything, I misspelled her last name. So underneath in the description, Natalie, I'm sorry, I corrected it in the description. I thought I can go back once you publish a reel, and I thought I could edit it, but I can't. I can't. It won't let me. So I did acknowledge that I goofed in the description. I tagged Natalie in it. All those photos are mine except the end. I am going to give recognition where it's due when I did it in the reel. At the very end, there is a photo. There's a couple photos, and it has Natalie's emblem. What's it, emblem? Natalie's label on it. And it's her babies and then Joseph in 2006. So, you know, that's her photos. Those are her photos. I try not to use artist photos unless it has like a watermark, unless it has a watermark. So I used it because it has her watermark. And if it didn't, I would ask her first and then give her credit. But Natalie, I am so sorry that I misspelled your name. But I don't want to spend another 30 minutes making that. And by the way, if you go back in my YouTube videos, there is a video of Joseph. And some of them are the same photos you guys have seen of him in NICU yesterday when I did the box opening, when we were doing comparative photos. There's like a slideshow of him from like birth to like 3 or 4 maybe years old, 3 years old, 2 years old. I don't know. But it had Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. And growing up, it had that as a song. The video's still there, but YouTube cut that off. And they used to allow it. So for years, it had What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. And that's Joseph's song. When he was little, he loved watching his slideshow, that one with his song. And then YouTube cut it off for copyright stuff when YouTube started getting into all that more policies and stuff, you know, as YouTube started blowing up even more and people were using it for different things. So the song is off of it. Like it come off the slideshow video. But the one I did on Instagram with that reel, is Joseph's song, What a Wonderful World. So when I hear that song, I think of Joseph. And Joseph thinks of Joseph. Joseph thinks of his slideshow from YouTube, even though that song is not connected anymore to that video. So you guys, Natalie, I wanted to apologize about the misspelling. And I wanted to tell you guys the significance of that song on my Instagram reel. And I also shared it to my Facebook, by the way, I believe. Because I think when I share, either when I share to Facebook, it shares to Instagram, or if I share to Instagram, it shares to Facebook. Vice versa. Something like that. I don't know how I did it. But, so when I got him, I put him in my bed and I spent time with Joseph, real Joseph, when Joseph got home. Had sloppy joes. Of course, I fell asleep on the couch Saturday night. He woke me up. He's like, "Mom, going to bed, blah, blah, blah." I went to bed. I texted Janet for 2 shakes of lamb's tail and I fell asleep. So today, when I started cleaning my house, I cleaned my kitchen, I stripped my bed. Every weekend I wash my sheets, usually on Sunday. I strip my bed. I went to strip my bed and I went to put him in the cradle in my room. And I laid him, no, this was before I stripped my bed. I laid him down and I went to check his body out again, because, you know, when we have babies, we do check out the bodies, but as mamas, we tend to, kind of do more investigation later. You guys, look. What a beautiful touch. Listen, this is the only baby that has this, but my one baby by Willow Baby's Nursery, she has on my Laura sculpt a little teardrop diamond upside down. But aside from that, like, I love this, Natalie. Natalie, this is a beautiful touch. Beautiful touch. I think Natalie is phenomenal. She is phenomenal. You guys, I know babies are getting expensive. Trust me, I know. I had this, I was taking my medicine this morning and I was starting to clean my kitchen up and I was speaking to with Dallas. And everything is getting expensive. You can go on vacation with your family, let's say you get a hotel room for $150 a night, right? I live 4 hours from the beach. I can go get a hotel room for $150 a night for me and Joe, maybe Sam, whatever, right? We go halvesies, whatever. Stay there 2 nights, spend maybe $350 at most on a room, and then go to dinner a couple nights. Because usually when I go out of town, I go to dinner. I don't really go to lunch. I usually, and Janet, you'll see this. Usually, you know, I may stop and get a biscuit in the morning. Lunchtime, I don't care if we pack a loaf of bread and some cold cuts. You know what I'm saying? But dinner is my thing when I go out. So even if like you went 2 nights and spent $300, close to $400 on a room, and then you got gas money for $100 if it's local, right? And then go out to eat a couple nights, right? Maybe, you know, walk the strip or whatever. Like I'm talking about Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is like 4 hours from me. You can do that and make memories for like $1,000, right? Maybe less. But in the doll community, it's art too we're paying for, right? But it's getting so hard. Talented artists are expensive. And I know what artists I like. Natalie is the one I like. And I do like Willow Baby's Nursery, Kimberly Clark. But her babies sometimes cost a lot more. So, you know, when it comes to the babies, they're like, really nice art is like $1,000. And I will tell you, there are cuddle babies out there and, you know, that are less. But me and Dallas were talking about this. And with the cost of prices going up, groceries, everything, this hobby is a lot harder to enjoy when it comes to having more babies. It is. It's extremely hard. And I do have my Joanna kit that I have not had painted yet. I bought that kit because Sandra told me she's not always available. And I do like her, but I have not had her painted yet. She's not a priority. Do I want her painted? Oh, of course. Do I have the money? No. My goal right now is the doll show. And then after the doll show, I have to start saving to go see Sandra. That's my plan. You know, it's very important to make memories. It's very important to have those connections. Sometimes I'll look at my babies and I'll be like, damn, I should have went out on vacation or something. But then I can see these babies every day and they bring me joy. I'm looking at my babies. I got the one I'm holding. I got William on the changing table. I have my Laura, which is my Lenore. I got my Teddy, which is my Noelle. I got my Madison, which is my Melody. I got my Joseph. And then behind me, I've got Adelaide, which is my Alyssa Skull, my very first baby. And I got Gretel. So like I have 6 reborns and a masterpiece galleries. Like that's it. That's all that I need. I really am not planning on getting another baby right now. I would love to have a portrait baby for Christmas of myself. I don't know if I can make that happen with the prices of everything nowadays. I have been trying to pay down credit cards. I did with some of them, but I'm struggling once again to trying to get those cards down. I've not added to them. It's just a struggle because, you know, interest rates are ridiculous. And that's just life. That's life. I am very fortunate to have this portrait baby. Like, I am so fortunate. You know, we look at babies. Me and Sandra last night were going through McPherson's, looking at babies. And then with Janet had me looking a little bit. So I was on McPherson's. I've been on McPherson's for like 2 days off and on looking at babies. And I feel like I've always loved Bountiful babies. But on McPherson's, you know, that's where you have your artists dropping babies and stuff, your sculptors for the most part. And there are beautiful babies on there. Like I love the one, Sandra knows what I'm talking about, Eric or Erica. That one's a beautiful one. There's a couple other with like soft features, but I don't need it. I have beautiful babies now. And it's nice to have unboxings and it's nice to share. But I feel like I have my custom babies because 3 of these babies here are custom. And 3 of them I bought just off of, 2 I bought off of REBORNS.com that are Natalie babies. And then 1 I got off of the doll show. But actually I did buy off of REBORNS.com because she was left over from the doll show and nobody bought her. She was so expensive. But the artist was spamming the hell out of it. And she's gorgeous. I have her on occasion. But right now I am so content. I am happy with my dolls. I am happy with my nursery. Do I need to work on my nursery? Yeah, sure, a little bit. I do. There's more that has to be done, but I have done so much. So one of the things I wanted to do in this video, not only was to talk about this little bunker and talk about dolls being expensive and, you know, the hobby and where I'm at, I'd like to show you what's going on in my nursery right now and give you a little bit of a tour. So enjoy it. I've been working on it. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Remember, this is a very small space, like this room is a tiny room in a house from like 1960. This is the smallest room. My bedroom is pretty huge. Joseph's bedroom is pretty huge. This is a tiny, tiny room. So enjoy the tour and I will see you after. Welcome to my nursery. I have had this nursery for about 2 years now. And it's went through so many transformations. I have an older house. So in an older house, you have to kind of be tactful when it comes to how you organize. And if you're using the room for multiple things. So I decided to do a woodlands theme. And if you know me, you will know that most of this baby furniture has been baby furniture that was found at thrift stores. When you come in to the room, I have a Lindy cradle, and the boxes underneath are Christmas clothes and things I still have yet to sort through. I do use the Lindy cradle. I just have not I did do the Woodlands theme, and I have my bears, and I guess it's deer or antelope. I don't know. I did not go with an electronic mobile because I'm not going to use it. It's strictly for show. And for some reason, they don't sit facing you. I don't know. They face the other way. So maybe if I just turn the whole damn thing around, I'll see them better. Right? And of course, it's turning the other way. Maybe I'll turn it the other way. I don't know. No big deal. I have an affinity for sloths. So I've got some sloth stuff. Me and Sandra use this on our wrists for our collabs at one point. That was from my favorite artist. She sent me a sloth bib. So I have, these are older Cabbage Patches from childhood. And then there's like little things Sandra had sent me when I first started talking to her. Her son had a Nightmare Before Christmas party, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. There's more sloths. I believe it came in a box opening, or I'm not really sure. But those are Cabbage Patches. And then up there are other dolls. I have a scary doll my brother gave me, and I have a Grinch back there that has a defect. And Magic Mixie. Love Magic Mixies. And then that is the very first Lovey I got for my very first Reborn. So I kept the Lovey. That was the very first one I got. And moving along here, I just put shelves because I already have wall-to-wall furniture. So I have these wonderful hanging baskets that are actually pretty decent, and I got them from Temu a while back ago. So I have hair clips, hair, headbands for the infants, and then I have socks and I have mitts, but there's not a lot of mitts. So I also have in there bibs as well. I've got headbands. This is all my subscriber cards from all my subscribers. Every time you guys have sent me happy mail, that this belongs to Gretel. That's more of Gretel's underwear and sunglasses and the like. And up here there's a picture back there you can't see. It's of an owl. That was the very first decoration that I got for this room, and I think I got it from Miracle Hill. That is a vintage doll that came from my grandmother. I fixed her up, put her in some clothes. That is a Lovey that I got in a box opening, I believe from Lynn's Reborn's Nursery. And then I love Big Bird from Sesame Street. And that came from a viewer when we did a thrift store exchange. So if we move on down, I got these from Temu for the car seats, and they go on the straps, but I've never used them. I didn't particularly care how they were. I've got 2 car seats. This one was given to me from a viewer who lives local. She noticed that I have the stroller to match, so she gave it to me. She said, I have so many. She gave it to me. I had this one that I had bought, and it clips onto my stroller. It doesn't match, but black is basic, so I just used it with the purple and black stroller. I have boxes that are to be sent out to a new mommy. And then the bottom box, when I used to paint, I used to store my stuff in there. So that's an empty box. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I've got Moses baskets that are not currently in use. They're just hanging out right now. My changing table I got off of, so my Lindy cradle was from Goodwill. I got it for $9.99. And then the changing table, I forgot, I got it from Facebook Marketplace, and I had to pick it up about 20 minutes away, but it was a good deal. It fit at the time in the Explorer I had, and it all worked out. There is one of my boys. That's my William. That's an Oakley sculpt from Natalie's Fake Bridge, Precious Reborn's Nursery. If you watch me enough, you know who she is. I have baby powders that I don't use, and I have coffee creamer that you can actually, if it's the powder, you can actually use it like real baby formula. But I don't do that often. I have books from Christmas that I read to you guys, and then I just put it in the corner. Though those packages are actually for Dolls of the World Doll Show 2025 coming up. And then I have my infant shoes in here. I still don't have a home for that. But by the time the doll show comes, this will be gone. And then I'll have to figure out what to do for sure with my books. And there's a white box down there. That's my Joanna kit that I have not yet got painted. So I've always liked the Joanna kit, never got it. Then I got a pillow from Janet as a gift with a bunch of other things. So he's sitting up, he's full vinyl. He's the only full vinyl I have. He's a beautiful type of vinyl. I mean, it's so soft. It's wonderful. If we go over here, at first, this wasn't this long. It was one. And then I bought another. And that's why they're two different colors. Because I just went to Target, got it, that's it. So if you start at the top, Sam made me those shelves when I first met him. These are my 3 alternative babies. I cannot reach up there, so Sam has to when he comes, my boyfriend. So he'll come today. But these are my 3 alternative babies. This is, I don't know if he's him. Oh my God, you can't see him. Anyway, he is my Franken baby that was created by Reborn Taddy, My Little Tulip, and Rainbows Dolly Nursery. And then I have my Fern baby, which is from Near and Far Nursery. And that's the Robin sculpt. I can never remember who my freaking baby sculpt is. I remember and then I don't. And then I have my Spidey man. I can never remember his artist. I apologize. You just type in SPIDEE and he'll pop up. He's the only one on reborns.com. This is my little, it was my aesthetic formula baby feeding section, but it went to hell, you guys. And then I have this little area here. I wish it was nicer. I have girl baby hats back in that basket. This is all my COAs. I still don't have a proper home for them. I had this basket. I had bought this basket from really cheap off of, Amazon. And I swear it was like $7. And it looked so good. I just started sticking things in there. But at first, I actually had it like organized. And I had bought like fake stuff for the babies. And I should just use some of this because it's never going to be used. So as I started using it, I just started sticking things in there. But I love this little caddy, like for real. It fits everything. If you're looking for aesthetic, this is perfect. Now, I did stick like little things like this. This goes to my Blythe dolls, I think. But it's totally, and then this came from, Dallas. I love good, I'm going to drop it in there. So, and these are props. Actually, I should use these props to do some photos today. Came from Sandra. These are my tools for my pacifier. Pacifier making. I love passies, you guys. Passies. I like nice passies. So that's the rest of my painting stuff from when I was painting babies. I just threw that in there. There's no rhyme or reason for that. I'll have to clean that out. But up here is my passy making station. And I have this box here, and this has all my, the attachments, passy clip attachment stuff. And then this is passies galore. Oh my God. This, I don't remember what this came. Oh no, this came with a Dollar General set where like the bottle and it came with like a little set of stuff at Dollar General. And I said, this is perfect for my passies. I love it. Works out perfect. So the top drawer is a mess. I have some of the Wonder Wafers. I have socks that don't fit my babies. I have actually Christmas props I found from Sandra. The wings to my Near and Far baby, alternative baby. And then I have all my baby clothes should be newborn. Okay. I thought my babies were 0 to 3 months, but they're really newborn. I can work with 0 to 3 months, but they are really newborn babies. So this is a girl drawer and then another girl drawer. And then I have just a conglomerate of shit. And then boy drawer and then a mix. And I think that bottom drawer is mostly, actually, to be honest, I think I have one boy drawer. And the bottom drawer is Gretel. Gretel's my big girl, if you can remember. She's my Masterpiece Galleries. Love her to death. I know, I believe it's Nana Cheryl keeps saying, I love her. Send her to me. Send her to me. But she's going to stay here a while. She's my helper in the nursery. Everybody needs a little helper in their nursery. So if I move along, hey, you guys, you could see me. I actually relax in here. I'll clean up. I'll put TV on. This functions as a spare bedroom. So these all would get removed and sheets made and everything. And it works out perfectly. So over here, I have my sign. And that actually came with Melissa Valentine Nursery. Like, subscribe, comment, share. That actually came with, I believe that, was it that one, Sandra? One of these on Amazon. Sandra bought it for me. One of those came with that message board. Now, it was not good quality. I had to glue it up together. Sandra had to glue it up. The glowy sign, it actually glows in different colors. Then it has a setting where it glows in like rainbow, right? It cycles through. That came from Natalie as a Christmas gift. Her husband made it. It came with my custom Christmas baby. I am very into not earthly, but like nature. I don't live by the beach. I live 4 hours from the beach. I love these shells. Love shells. Love nature. Love the woods. Love being outside on a nice day. So I kept the shells in here because they were in here from the get-go and they've always been in this room. I have a Reborn photo album that I need to update. I always send my packages out. Everybody knows Melissa sends her packages out with this holographic stickers, hearts. If I don't have it, I don't put it on there. So I've bought rolls of them from Amazon. Love it. Packing tape. You always got to have packing tape. I was using this when I painted. That was the last one that I had. Air freshener. I forget what that was. But there's a reason it's here. And then my pens for marking my packages and everything, writing my notes. I always have that. So this fireplace is actually a heater and it was in my living room, but I moved it in here when this was just a spare bedroom. It was also a reading room. So this fireplace has also transformed with the room for its purpose. Right now, it just serves as holding the TV and all the shit that goes with it. This is the only stuff I have left. I use Liquitex on my dolls to varnish them when they get too shiny. All you need is a very, very little amount. And then I use this for glaze, paper glaze. I use it to add shine inside the mouth. If I feel like the baby needs it on some portion of them, I will use it. And then the detangler I have been using is this one. And this, I've had it a while because you only need a little bit. You can actually mix it with water. So you could stretch it. But these are the only 3 actual products that are some type of solution that I use in my nursery. That's it. And then what else do I have? I have 2 baby bags. The bottom one was actually a bag I used for work, but it's actually a baby bag and it was really good. It was insulated. I don't use it as much, but I store stuff in there. But this is my baby bag and I love it because it matches my theme. And I got this on Amazon and I'm going to use it for the doll show this year as well. Has little diamonds. It's wonderful. I got diapers in there. I got my 2 baby carriers. One that's like a sling and one that's like sort of like a front backpack. I love sloths. Sandra had that in a box opening for my giveaway baby and I stole it. Ooh, I actually have a switchback, not a switch, a Wii. Remember those? See, I used to use this all the time. I bet you all my Wii configurations are back there. This is actually, I got this for a really good price. This is actually a child's cradle for a baby and it fits this doesn't come with it. This came from Temu. Take that off and all the stuff in the middle. And that came from Amazon. and you put it together and it's like the perfect cradle. Let's say you just want something simple for your home. I don't have the link. I have had this a while, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. But I love that thing, and I can just move it in my living room, you know, put it somewhere. It's rather small. This is a single bed. It's easy. The babies fit in there. I used it for my silicone when I had her. And I just threw the toys in there for now and a pillow. Pillow matches perfectly. And there's Sandra. You guys, that's my bestie, my best friend. She got her from Amazon, I guess. Say hi to Sandra at Sandra Frozen in Time Reborns. She's my bestie. You guys, meet Alyssa. If you know me, that's my very first Reborn. And this is my very first, like, Reborn furniture. I got it for like $2 or $3 maybe from Goodwill. It is missing the part. And then there's a vibrator thing. This is it. And it goes under here. And I just Joseph put batteries in it for me. And all it does is vibrate. So there was no point. It's a waste of batteries. But that's from Sandra's Nursery. That was one of her first lovies. The bunny. And it goes with someone she has. And I'll never get rid of that. This is one of the first lovies that I got for her after the Beanie Baby one. And then that's custom for Adelaide. This is a Natalie Fake Bridge creation back from like a few years ago. Maybe 3 years ago now. That's my Gretel with her puppy. Now, you guys, this is my, what is it? My portrait baby that I opened the other day. He's hanging out. I just stuck him here for now because I'm going to do a video and, I'm going to play with him in my video, as you guys will see. So he is just, oh my God, smashingly beautiful. He's beautiful. So if you go around in my room, now I only have this table here to help with videos. I have a set of 4 of these in my living room. Love it. I bring it in here. I use it. It's amazing. We even eat dinner off of them in the living room. And then over here, I have these photos. They weren't blocked, but I put this shelf up and they got blocked. So this was a beautiful gift from Sandra. I put the fairy lights on it and it looks amazing. And Cinderella is in there. Say hello to Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. Nice to say it, Cinderella. Beautiful. That is like, I can shut my lights out. Well, it's not dark in here, but it gives like a night light. And then I also have these that I got from Amazon. They're just wooden figurines. I thought they were bigger. And they have fairy lights that come with them that you stick in them. And there's their little box. But it just creates an ambience in here. The fairy lights do. So let me turn the lights back on. So let me move this. Okay. I use my ring light for my regular videos. And then with Sandra, I use that one because we turn our cameras the other way. And both configurations are broken. So one is for landscape and the other one's for portrait. These are, so you guys know I have, as far as Reborns, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is by Willow Baby's Nursery, Kimberly Clark. She was from Dolls of the World Show 2023. I actually had bought another baby there, but have long since sold her. But this one, I do love her art, and she does a phenomenal job. And this is another Natalie creation. This was my custom Christmas teddy. This is Noelle. I named her Noelle, and I named her Lenore. And this was a custom baby I got earlier last year. This is the Madison sculpt, but I named her Melody. So I've got 3 babies here. 4, 5, 6. My intentions are to be very selective with babies that come in now and continue to clear out my nursery as much as I can. Up here are my only 3 alternatives. The next, I have a zombie. No, I don't have a zombie. That'd be nice, though. I have a Frankenbaby, a fairy, and a Spider-Man, which is really cool. But for the next alternative, it has to be something mind-blowing. And so this is my nursery. And I hope you guys love this. Under bed is storage for camping and everything. Oh, and I use this for my blankets. Blankets go in there, and then the rest, ignore that. That's just, I don't know. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is what I've been doing. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get rid of the mobile, if it's just too much. If I get rid of it, it won't be there. It'll be gone. So I'm thinking about that. I'm always at a loss of what to do with these baby carriers for the stroller, but it's good to have them when you go out with them. I just never have a place for them. And I'm limiting my clothes to just this. So I try and being very selective. I don't even think it's worth it to really sell clothes anymore on YouTube. You don't make anything. You're basically going and taking a trip to ship clothes. So you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this. This was fun. And I'm glad I got to share this with you. Listen, you could do anything with the space you have in your house. My house is small, and this is the smallest bedroom. Joseph's room is huge in comparison to this. This is the smallest bedroom. And whether you have a small section nursery in your home like Sandra, or whether you have half of a room, you can make it work. You can literally make anything work. Utilize shelving. Utilize baskets. I have an area in my living room where I just have my Blythe dolls under my TV. I don't access that closet but once a year. And to be honest, I haven't been in there for 2 years. It's, what is it? It's stuff from like my high school years, things like that. And it's also primitive camping things as well. And Christmas from going on 3 years ago now. I don't go in that closet. I have Christmas stored somewhere else. My new Christmas stuff that I got. But you guys, this is it. You could do anything. You can do anything. You can take your own bedroom and make a little corner, like a little nook corner, you know? Maybe I'll show my bedroom one day when I clean it up a little better. It's a little cluttered, but I have a little area where a cradle is. And I'm thinking about changing that cradle out. But I have a very small space. This is a very small room. I would love to put a crib right there and call it quits. But then I need to have an area for clothes. So, all right, you guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this tour. I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. I have my little Joey here. So I wanted to show you some things. So before he came to me, I hope you liked the tour. I think I said that. I can't freaking remember. Maybe it's the vodka. I don't know. But, so for my birthday, you guys came through. You guys were amazing. In fact, Christina, I was listening to The Little Mermaid this morning as I was cleaning. And you know, vinyl, you got to like flip the vinyl like within 20 minutes, like 15 minutes. I replayed the first side of Little Mermaid like 4 times today. I cleaned mostly, and I answered comments on YouTube. And in fact, I think it's still on the record player, so I can play it later. I love it. I don't really play the Ursula side. That's all instrumental, but oh my God, I had a blast with it. So me and Dallas, we're talking about photo shoots and photo shoots. We were talking about what would look good on this baby here. And I think white and I think baby blue. I think keeping the colors light, like I think white and baby blue mostly, right? I don't know about gray. Gray's never been a huge favorite color of mine. But I think he looks good in the lighter colors, most definitely. Now, back to my birthday. Carla had sent me some money, and I am so grateful. I went on Etsy, and I ordered an outfit for him that reminded me of him. White and light blue, and I think, I'm going to be honest, with Dallas, when we take the photo shoot in 3 months, when we do the photo shoot for these babies, I think that outfit's going to be phenomenal for him. to be in the photo shoot with. It's light blue, it's white, it's perfect. Light blue and white. So when it hasn't come yet. And what I found out is they came from the United Kingdom. So they're taking a while to get here. But they should be here. Now, one of them is from Carla. Carla, whichever one you want to claim, that's fine. They were both the same price. And basically what you had sent me, the gift that you sent me. So I want to show you guys. Okay. I'm going to put my little Jojo in the car seat right now. I'm going to put him away for a minute. And I'm going to give him his little passy. Look at this. This was the same pass he had in NICU. And what I'm told is, Natalie had her husband configure this. This is, because I guess like 2 different pieces, but this is the same Nook passy he had in NICU. And at first I thought, okay, it's vintage. Because I do like vintage. You guys, I'm a sucker for vintage. But it didn't occur to me during the video. It did not occur to me. So, let me show you. Carla, keep your eyes peeled. Watch Carla's bunny trail. Carla is a wonderful, sweet woman. She reminds me a lot of the caring mothers when I was involved with all the homeschooling stuff. She has that vibe. Like, I don't know. It's not like it's meant to be a compliment. You know, like the care and the love she has for her children. And I just love her vibe. She has an awesome vibe. And I feel like I can relate to her, especially like, just reminds me of the homeschooling days when I homeschooled Joseph. I homeschooled him from 7th grade on, which was very difficult. You know, the older they get, the harder it is. So one of the things came from Etsy, Carla. One of the things came, the sender is on the Etsy shop, the Hush collection, from Essex, United Kingdom. Am I saying that right? So, I'm going to tell you a story. When Joey was a baby, Joey had a bunny. The bunny was baby blue with a white belly. Oh, wow, this is bigger than I thought. With a white belly. It was a little smaller than this, but not by much. And you would squeeze it, and it would sing like Jesus music, Christian music. I don't know. Okay? Now, you know, I'm not against Christians by all means. But my views have changed a little, you know. I still believe in God. I believe Jesus existed. I just believe in a different situation. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But this bunny reminded me, it's almost identical. It's a little bigger, but it's almost identical. Except the bunny ears was like this. It was like straight up. It was like that, a little shorter. The bunny was smaller, and you squeezed it. And I think it said like, God loves you or something. It was the Easter bunny thing, but that was Joseph's, and I still have it. And one day when I was going through his closet, like, I think it still works. It sounds a little, but it works. So I found this on, because all of Joseph's stuff that I'm going to have, baby Joseph, all of his stuff is going to be like, I want it to be like Joseph, you know, things that remind me of Joseph. So you can get it personalized. Look how beautiful. This is beautiful. So the outfit was actually more than what you sent, Carla, but it was like 25% off. So I basically said, well, if I'm saving money there, then I'm going to get this for full price. But this, like, I had to get it. I could have went to Walmart and got a similar one. I could have. No point, no joy. I mean, no point. I mean, you know, no argument on that. But this I had to, because look, and he doesn't really have a lovey yet. At least I don't think, no. So this is his new lovey, like he had when he was little. And then the clothes that is coming, it should be here in the middle of the month. It's March 9th now, so it should come. Matches this. And when I open it, I'm going to have to tell you the story, everything. Okay, so I'm going to give that to him. Everything he's going to have is be white. It's going to be white. It's going to be baby blue. It's going to be like those type. And then, oh my God, we can't forget with Dallas. I have to add this to his vintage passy. Let me do that now. Now, he did have a little passy holder that came from his artist. It was like this little, I don't know. I'll just show you in a second. But I think this is more appropriate. We're definitely going to know the name of this baby. If you don't, oh, and then it has light gray. So, okay, cool. It has, look, the white, the blue, and then gray. So maybe gray will be a good color for him, like a lighter gray. Nothing too dark, you know? Oh my God, he looks so friggin' good. And so this was sent with him. And this is cute, but I think I'm going to like hang it from something. Little cow. I think it's very cute. But I don't think, well, tan would be a good color too, right? I kind of like gray, white, and blue. I'm trying to figure him out because Joseph is the baby in this nursery. He is the king. Sandra has Jack in her nursery, and now I understand. I get it, Sandra. I get it. I get it. And with Dallas, I get it. I get it. With Dallas is the master of photography. She sent me beautiful photos of her two babies, her two toddlers. And they're gorgeous. They were outside photos with balloons. Oh my God, beautiful. Okay. So, then Wood Dallas had sent these, but I have to have socks in the suite before I put it on him, you know? We're recapping a little bit, you guys. And, I might take him out today, you guys. I might take him to my parents' house if my parents are home. They're always doing something. They're always going to freaking casino or shopping or something. Look what Alice. Light blue. Well, you know. And then gray. Oh, my God. And blue. Oh, my goodness. And you guys, listen. I have no blue in my nursery because I'm not a big fan of blue. But when Joey was little, blue and white, I remember blue and white as a baby a lot. But this is cute too. So I could put this on him as well. You know, but I think I'm going to stick to a lot of, but he'll look good in pictures with this too. So right now, this is his wardrobe and the stuff from the box opening from his artist. She did great. I had a green sleep sack when he was a baby. And so she found a sleep sack. Is it a sleep sack? A baby sack? I never know what to call them. A bunting for him. And that's cute. Look at that. It's vintage. People don't put their babies in these anymore. But I do. I do. I'm not following nothing. I don't conform. I do my own thing, right? All right. So so this is Joseph's little clothing thing, and he also has this too with a hat. And I think this is so cute. This is cute. I love little animals like that. What is it supposed to be, like a bear or something? I don't know. It's just cute. It's so cute. It's got feet. It's got feet. And then of course she sent me the sloth bib over there, and I got this one. I love it. I love it. I might have to take a trip to my mom's house if she's home. I know that my nephew, he was being a little, you know, I don't know what he is, 12, 13, and he was being a little smart with his mom. And so my mom took him yesterday, Saturday, and my nephew was in grandma's boot camp doing a little house cleaning. And it was funny because my mom called my son last night. We were FaceTiming her, talking about the portrait baby and, you know, my nephew and everything. And my dad was like, Joseph, you want to come over tonight? And Joe thought about it, and he's like, I don't know. And then he said, wait a minute. That's grandma's boot camp because Noah's over there because he's acting a little cuckoo with his mom. Joe said, never mind. Sandra said, I wish my kids had a grandma's boot camp to go to. But really, Noah's a good kid. Noah's a good kid. He is my only nephew. Well, no, I have Grayson also. But he is my only nephew that like talks and stuff right now. He's 12. He should talk. If you don't, 12 or 13. If you don't talk, is a problem. But, you guys, like, I am ready for this doll show. I kind of wish I did a collab today with Sandra, but I don't know where I'm headed with today. Like, I want to take the baby out. I hope you guys did enjoy my, my nursery tour. Check out that wedding cake coffee creamer. Love it. I have, sugar cookie with icing from International Delight. That's good, but this tops the cake. You like that? So you guys, I was going to change him, but I think I'm just going to like, just me and him. My son's still not cool with the idea though, so I don't know how I would take him out. I don't know. I got to figure this out. If not, I can always take beautiful photos of the baby, and I plan to do that. So, all right, you guys, I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe. Listen, make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to tell you something. Okay, I have this channel that I watch on my phone. So if I'm watching the video on my phone, I'm most likely to comment. And it would be under this name. On my TV, when I watch you guys on TV, that's a different account. I think it's like Melissa Loy 84 or something. So the other day I was watching Carla. And I usually use my Melissa Valentine to subscribe. And I was laying in bed and I was watching Carla. And Sandra, I told Sandra, I said, I'm not subscribed to Carla. I was tired. She said, what? I said, I'm not subscribed to Carla. It wasn't that I wasn't subscribed to her. It was my other account that I don't comment to people. So Carla, you got an extra subby. You got me times 2. Because I went and subscribed on my other account, which I use for my TV. So if you see that, and I think the end of it's like 84 or something, the number, that's me. But I will usually, when I do want to comment and watch TV and I want to take that extra effort, I'll go into my phone and do it while I'm watching on the TV under a different account. So Carla's got 2 subs from me. And so if anybody else sees that, Melissa, I have more than one YouTube account. Actually, I have several, but I only use, because I had another channel, you guys. I had a different channel a long time ago. And I've always had this channel. This is my old vintage channel. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. Like, subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends, tell your family. Please make sure you're subbed. And as always, have a beautiful Sunday. And until next time, love you guys.